In this video, I'm explaining what happened in the US this past week and beyond with the 95 billion foreign aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. If you are not familiar with the legislative branch of the US government, but you want to better understand what happened with the 60 billion US dollar aid for Ukraine and why did it take so long, then this video is for you. The 95 billion foreign aid package has been finally approved by the US Congress. It contains 4 bills, and one of those bills is about TikTok, by the way. It says that TikTok has to be sold to a new owner in the next 9 months, or it will be banned from the US. TikTok has already promised to sue over this potential US ban. For those of you not living in the United States or just not following the US politics, when you hear that something was approved by Congress, it means it was approved by both the US House of Representatives and the US Senate, which together make up the US Congress. The foreign aid bill that's part of the foreign aid package, the bill that grants 60 billion US dollars to aid conflict in Ukraine, it was approved by the House of Representatives on last Saturday, April 20th. And then just a few days later, on Tuesday, April 23rd, it passed the Senate. And then, already on Wednesday, President Joe Biden signed that bill into law. You will also see and hear everywhere that this bill was approved in bipartisan vote, which means that members from both parties, so in the US that's the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, members from both parties voted for this bill to pass. I am certainly glad this bill passed. There is a little bit of disappointment, however. Why? And it's not only about the US, it's about the EU as well, because help cannot arrive fast enough. In the US, there's been talk about this foreign aid package since October, and now it's April. When you hear about sending help to a specific country and there's a specific number attached to it, then it sounds like the plan is in action already, but then months and months go by and the help is not arriving. Why did this foreign aid package took so long to approve? This foreign aid package that was approved earlier this week addresses multiple things. It's not only about aiding Ukraine. As I said, it has 4 bills. It also addresses funding Israel, funding Indo-Pacific region with Taiwan, the sale of frozen assets of Russian oligarchs, and the TikTok ban. This package does not include US border security question. That topic is labeled controversial. The previous package that also addressed sending aid to other countries did include border security bill, and that package didn't pass. But while these changes and behind the scenes negotiations keep happening, the Russian army keeps advancing in Ukraine. The 60 billion aid will solve some problems, but will it help Ukraine make a difference on the front lines? Will it help it regain its lost territories? 60 billion seems like a lot of money, but defending yourself is expensive. I was curious and I looked up how much does one missile air defense system cost. Ukraine uses Patriot missile air defense systems. They are designed by the US, they are made in the US, and one single Patriot system cost more than $1 billion. I am not American, I am not Ukrainian, but I'm someone whose country got invaded more than once by what is now Russia. So I am glad this bill passed, and I give America an 8. It was a long time coming, but Congress approved the foreign aid bill in a bipartisan vote and is sending aid. In 2022, I created a list of things you can do to help Ukraine. They're still valid in 2024. Things big and small, some of them you can do from anywhere in the world and they will not take up much of your time. If you would like more content like this with me reviewing and explaining America, please like, subscribe, comment, ask questions. I will finish this video with a quote from Dmytro Pletenchuk. He's a spokesman for Ukraine's Southern Military Command, and he said, "As long as Ukraine is continuing its fight, nothing is too late."